Okay, is the scientist woman here, Shinra? No. So everything's happening near the rocket then. Fine, fine, fine. Those terrorists are here! Yeah, blow up one reactor and everyone keeps reminding me of it. Bandit terrorists for life. Hyper jump. Don't let them get any further. Everyone, attack! Everyone means two guys, I believe. Well, whatever works. You're not going anywhere. Nowhere. Okay. Ah, who are you? I'm a special guy. Senior grunt. That's nothing to steal. And nothing particularly interesting. Various types of trash, that's what this is. God damn it, what the hell do they think they're gonna do to my rocket? I'm out of here, Cloud. I'm gonna kick the shit Shinra right out of my rocket. Oh. You again. We will eliminate everyone who gets in Shinra's way. Yeah, I don't think you can. stole a Z trick. Okay. One Z trick. Gotta have a Z trick. Magic barrier because we're kicking the shit out of you through melee attacks. That makes sense. Bolt 2. I haven't seen those in a while. So he basically put a barrier so his own heals will be half as effective. What do you say to that? They got us! Still, I want to see what a Z is. I think it's an equipment. It is. Decreases all elemental attacks by half. It has no slots, has no growth. But stats are wonderful. Still, no slots means no. There might be exceptional situations, but you! Why are you here? Food of the Turk should have been here. Too bad, those guys are over there. Oh man, the Turks! Being done in like that, but I won't let you through. In the other direction then. Hey, what the hell are you guys doing? Hey, just when I thought something was going on, you come back. Listen to me, Captain, we're gonna launch this rocket. What are you talking about? We're gonna load a materia bomb in this and blow up meteor. Our rocket's gonna save the planet. And this is so cool. Wait a minute. Shut up, just shut the hell up. How's the rocket? It's pretty much okay, but we plan to run it into meteor on autopilot, but the most important device is broken. Broken? How's the repair going? Shinra's doing it. Oh, great. What a bunch of wizards you guys are. She's gonna take 100 years. I'll take over, so don't worry about the autopilot. Hey, go ahead. Go tell everyone. Alright, Captain. Good luck. Hey, Sid. What are you doing? There are generations of knowledge and wisdom inside the materia. We're gonna borrow their powers and save the planet from Sephiroth. There's no way that we can lose the huge materia, you understand that, right? Yeah, I understand. I understand that materia is precious, and I understand what you're thinking. But listen, I don't give a rat's ass whether it's science or magical power. No, I guess if I had to choose, I'd rather put my money on the power of science. Humans only used to walk around on the ground, but now we can fly. And finally, we're about to go into outer space. Science is a power created and developed by humans, and science just might be what saves this planet. I was able to earn my living thanks to science, so to me there's nothing greater. Now quit your worrying about what Shinra's gonna do. I don't want to regret not having done something later. But Sid, shut the hell up. I don't want to hear it. Alright, time to get to work. Anyone who ain't involved, get the hell out of here. What the hell? What the hell happened? Hey, hey! Palmer, what the hell did you do? They said they finished the repairing the autopilot, so I launched it. God damn, Shinra. Why'd she pick today to get fast? Damn, won't even budge. It's completely locked up. Hey, almost lift off. What the? No countdown? It just don't seem the same without it. Hey, blast off. I finally made it. Outer space. Let's see. How's the course set? Yep, it's headed for a collision with meteor. Can't we do something? We can't just leave it. That damn Palmer went out of his way to lock the autopilot device. We might not be able to change course. Is this the end? Huh. What the hell are you saying? You're still young. Don't give up so easily. I'm not gonna crash into meteor. Just watch. I keep an escape pod on the rocket just for emergencies like this. I deciphered the lock code on the escape pod. We'll bail right before we crash into meteor. Hey, wait a second. What's gonna happen to the huge materia? If you want the materia, do whatever you want. The materia should be there after you climb that ladder. You sure? I don't know. I know what I said a minute ago. But maybe all that I really wanted was just to go into outer space. So why don't you all do whatever you think is right? Hey Cloud. If you're going to get the materia, it's this way. I finally found the huge materia. It's structured so that the lock can be opened if we enter the passcode from this control panel. There is the control panel. Try and operate it. Yes. Enter passcode. How do you enter a passcode? AOL. It's probably menu OK switch cancel. Hey Cloud, you know how to use it, right? Every time it says enter passcode, push OK cancel menu or switch. If you punch in the right code, it'll unlock and you can get the huge materia. So what order am I supposed to enter the passcode in? I don't know, just try and punch in the code randomly. Oh yeah, that'll work. Passcode 1. Passcode input error. Unauthorized user identifier. Protected system will activate in 3 minutes. Seems like you missed the code. If we don't enter the corrected passcode before the protection system activates, we won't be able to get the materia back. heard there's a passcode only the top people in Shinra know. Okay. Okay. Passcode confirmed, identified as an authorized user unlocked. So okay, switch, cancel, cancel. Alright Cloud, it's unlocked. Yep, my great advice saved the day. Yes it did. Huge materia. Ugh, damn, my leg's stuck in the debris. Sid! Damn, can't lift it. Don't worry about me, hurry up and go. If you don't hurry, the rocket's gonna crash into me or... I can't go without my friends. You dumbass. No time to worry about other people. I'm gonna do whatever I can. You're stupid. You're really fucking stupid. Tank number 8 blew up, so tank number 8 really was malfunctioning. Shira, you were right. But this is the end for me. Don't say that, Sid. Shira? I tagged along. I'm coming to help you. You stupid bitch. Sorry. There's an escape pod in this way. Now please hurry. Hurry, I'm going to detach the escape pod. Hey Shira, does this pod really fly? It'll be okay, I've checked it. Then I'm relieved. Thanks. So long, Shinra 26. I don't think it makes a difference if you get the materia or not. I mean, as far as the rocket end results are concerned. It stands to reason. The mass is still coming your way. Even if you blow it to pieces, you'd have to, I guess, burn it to really minor pieces to make a difference. Something that would burn in the atmosphere fully. Yeah, otherwise you're just breaking the same gigantic mass into slightly smaller pieces. So it might actually be worse in some cases. Rufus and the others' plan was a failure. What a bust. I kinda hoped it would work. We've been bothering them as much as we can, but there ain't no other way. Wonder if we've been wrong all this time? Makes you worry, doesn't it? Don't worry, think! Hey, the girl's right. You start worrying and there's no stopping it. Things just start falling apart and get worse and worse. You're pretty damn optimistic. You up to something? Yeah, I've been thinking about this and that. All the time we've been up here looking at the planet. I've been thinking even when we were floating in the ocean in that escape pod. I've been thinking too about the universe, planet, ocean. I wide and big. No matter where I go and what I do, it won't change a thing. Maybe you're right. But I came up with something different. I always thought this planet was so huge, but looking at it from space, I realize it's so small. We're just floating in the dark, kind of makes you feel powerless. On top of that, it's got Sephiroth festering inside it like a sickness. That's why I say the planet's still a kid. A little sick kid trembling in the middle of this huge universe. Someone's gotta protect it. You follow me? That someone is us. Sid, that's beautiful. Yo, Sid, you even got to me. Now what? How are we gonna protect the planet from meteor? I'm still thinking about that. Huh? Did you hear something? Maybe it's the planet's scream. Or is it meteor? Hey, how do we know that this is really the planet's scream? Did you forget? Bugenhagen told us. Bugenhagen? Let's go see Grandfather to Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us something that will be helpful. Sure hope so. Well, it seems to be getting better. I want to do one thing since we're here now. Talk to the Chocobo Sage again. See if we can milk him out of his wisdom. You could also check the same information online, I suppose, but I don't want to. Okay. I'd rather miss out on things and not complete them than read them online. What can I do for you? Do you remember anything? I remember now. That's the one they call the mountain chocobo. And like the name says, he can cross any mountain. There's another one that can cross rivers too. They call him a river chocobo. Okay, where can we catch one? There aren't any around now. That's one right there, isn't it? What? I wonder what he's doing there. Can't remember for the life of me. Remember anything? He'll start telling you about how to breed chocobos. How to get different types. And the simpler ones shouldn't be too hard. River and mountain. After that, it'll get more difficult. Okay, what does the old man has to say for us? Maybe we need to gather up a little bit. Basically, have a session where everyone prepares mentally and otherwise for what we're going to do next. Oh, if you ever are in need of my wisdom, you're always welcome here. Yeah, that's why we came. What to do? Have you lost your way? When that happens, we each have to take a good long look at ourselves. There's always something in the deepest reaches of our hearts. Something buried, something forgotten. Remember it, whatever it is, must certainly be what you are all looking for. That's easy enough to say, but I can't remember a thing. It must be there. Look harder. This ain't no good with just that. Cloud, we got to get some others in here. Yeah. Less of a sausage fest. That's what we need. Do you see it? What is it that you are searching for? Nope, not a thing. Nah, can't come up with a thing. Me either. I don't get any of this. I remember Eris a lot. No, not that. You haven't remembered. You haven't forgotten. That's not it. How would you say Eris was right there all along, right by our side. It was so close we couldn't see her. But Eris did. The words she left behind. That reminds me. I was the same. As was I. Me too. She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth's meteor. But Eris is gone. Is it impossible for us to carry on what Eris tried to accomplish? We ain't no ancients, if that's what you mean. What? Did that girl go off to that place? That's it. What's it? We don't know about it. What did Eris know? Why did she face Sephiroth without running away? I see. She returned there once again, correct? Perhaps I'll have you take me there. You're going to? What's so surprising about that? Even I like to get out from time to time and see the outside world. I wonder what did it. I haven't felt like this in ages. It must be the planet. Planet is calling you. Yeah, oh boy, the planet's calling, alright. And let's go. Oh yeah, Bugenhagen, I have one more thing I want to ask you. We're carrying around huge materia. This is pretty delicate stuff and we would like to keep it in a safe place. Then we'll put it upstairs. How shall we be on our way? I'll teach you how to work the machine. Watch carefully now. You just pull here. Oh, is this what you call huge materia? Is this really rare materia indeed? Materia this rare is certain to have a special consciousness enclosed in it. Huge materia. It's glowing strangely. Huge materia emitted a gentle glow. The color is the same as magic materia. Color is the same as command materia. And cold glue. Ooh. Is that Bahamut? Bahamut near Bahamut materia glows brightly. Receive Bahamut 0. It's probably the most damaging version of the normal summons. Still pales in comparison to the one you can get if you can manage to breed a golden chocobo. Okay, how do you get out of here? Smells like machinery. I love the smell. Of course, I also love the smell of nature too. The deck's up there. I'll be on the deck just passing the time. I can feel the workings of the planet in the smell of the wind. I also feel the greatness of man's wisdom and the knowledge in the smell of machinery. Well, bye for now. See if we can wrap this up. No, I don't want to wrap this up now. I think if we do go to the City of the Ancients now, there's gonna be a development and it will mean trouble in a sense. I want to visit Midgar before that. Do I? I think I will try to visit Midgar. I can. That's funny. I dropped the key to this gate somewhere. Must have been on that excavation tour. So yeah, we need to get it there. I'm not quite sure what you get from that. Is it all that important? Probably some extra items here and there. I don't know if it's all that important then. It might be important to some other character, or basically it's something special for one character, like extremely good equipment or the final limit. But I'm not sure we will need to do it now. I think I'd rather... well, we might want to search for the key. Maybe I should search for normal treasure. I'll search once for good treasure, once for normal, see if we can get the key card. If not, we'll go to the City of the Ancients, see what we can figure out there. Really? Normal treasure. I think we'll go with 4 searchers. A more complete picture. Key to Sector 5. Might as well take the visits. I'm basically interested in more or less just with a promote single thing. I think, yeah, Sector 5 would be where Ares was, I think. They're pretty. Hey, where's the flower lady? So... is there anything interesting here? There was one of the Sephiroth clones here. Longer. anyone here? No. Yeah, I'm interested in one thing. Was the machine here? Some kind of a, not in this part of the city, it was in another sector. It was malfunctioning. Some kind of a machine gun in the ceiling that shot at you when you tried to use the machine. That's what I want to go and try out. The game areas certainly changes some things. New information, new something. So it rewards you if you go back and talk to again some people. Oh, the sector is still burning. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this. Premium art. Tifa's weapon of some kind. I recall it was something, but not really what. Tifa would definitely be usually a part of my main party. She's very pleasant character. She's intimately involved in the actual plot, and her limit breaks are one of the better ones in the game. So she's a very good character in general to have with you constantly. Doubly so if you know that Ares is gonna die at some point. Because that's a fairly, as nice as she is with her limits, that's a fairly sizable character development that goes down the drain with her. So that could be a fairly well-developed character if you just replace her with anyone else. I think there's no Ares is fairly significant part of the plot no matter what, but you can decide by your own actions her involvement to some extent, but it's more related to the romance things. So you can choose at least from Ares or Tifa in the gold saucer sequences, for example, to some extent, who you are gonna take with you. And I think there's even a chance to get to ride the gondola with Barret, but it's actually, you can't choose him, but you can get him by not choosing either of the girls, basically ignoring them at every turn, and Barret is going to be the option after that. But it's actually, I think, quite hard to get if you don't specifically go for it, because it's involved in things like that, like when after Torgornio's mansion, when we first meet the guy and sort of dress up a woman, and we drop into the he drops us into the sewer, and everyone's down. It involves, to get Barret, it involves things like basically not helping either of our companions up there. You also choose which one of your companions do you talk to first, Tifa or Ares, to sort of direct which one is your romanceable option there. There's no proper romance, but you get the idea. Which one do you express interest in? So you have to ignore both of them if you want to get the Barrett gondola right. So it's a fairly subtle thing, and I certainly don't mind it because it's not in any major role in the game. So it goes with your preference. If you whoever you show interest in or disinterest in, I guess, is the choice. I don't think we can really do anything here yet. We need to go here once to sort of figure out what we need to do to get things going. And if I'm not totally wrong, it involves going back to the ocean floor to gather up some stuff from there. We still have the red huge materia there waiting for us too, so it wouldn't hurt if we would have additional reasons to go there. I'm not sure if this is the correct way to go. We'll know immediately. It's either this or the opposite path there. One or the other is the opposite. It's fairly well done, I think. There's a lot of sort of things that are shown in plain sight and that have importance, but because we don't really know anything about the ancients or anything really, there's no way we could have known. This is... Yes, exactly. Are you getting something? Give me a moment. The knowledge of the ancients swirling around here is telling me one thing. The planet's in a crisis. A crisis beyond human power or endless time. It says, when the time comes, we must search for Holy. Holy? Holy, the ultimate white magic. Magic that might stand against Meteor. Perhaps our last hope to save the planet from Meteor. If a soul seeking Holy reaches the planet, it will appear. Ho ho ho! Meteor weapon? Everything will disappear. Perhaps even ourselves. Even us. It is up to the planet to decide. What is best for the planet? What is bad for the planet? All that is bad will disappear. That is all. I wonder which we humans are. Search for Holy. How do we do it? Speak to the planet. Get the white materia. This will bond the planet to humans. Then speak to the planet.
If our wish reaches the planet, the white materia will begin to glow a pale green.
This is the end. Ares had the white materia. But when Ares died, it fell from the altar. That's why this is the end.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Look at this! Ancients' writing.
Can you read it?
It's all Greek to me.
This is no time for jokes.
I'm not an ancient. I can't read this thing. I may be old, but my eyes aren't completely bad yet. Look closely below the writing.
There's something written in chalk. Even sunlight can't reach. Key.
It was probably written by a scientist who had been here. He must have used all his energy just to interpret these words.
Key. Key to what?
I don't know, but it probably has something to do with our riddle. A riddle, then it must have something to do with Ares.
So this note points to where the key is.
Probably. Use these words as clues and go find the key. I'll continue to figure out the ancients' writing.
A place even sunlight won't reach is where the key is, right?
When you find the key, or when you can't go any further, come back to here. Maybe I'll understand more from the writing and get some new information for you.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the ocean somewhere. Still, submarine traveling. Level 49, that's not bad. A bigger problem is that we are actually not that well off as far as materia and equipment is concerned. We're not doing badly by any means, but there's always ways to do better. How we are now, we're not going to be good enough against weapons, for example. At least not the good ones. Not by a long shot. I doubt we would be good enough for the battle square either. Actually, the ocean provides us with quite a few interesting possibilities, because it's a totally different environment, which means totally different monsters again. And I think for the purposes of raising levels or getting other abilities in general, as in developing your materia, it's a good place to be. I think chocobo breeding might be a thing for us though. That really unlocks some interesting places, and even if we just doing them would probably earn us a lot of things, a lot of experience, a lot of AP. It would require us to buy pretty much the season ticket or lifetime pass to Cold Saucer. It requires a lot of chocobo racing. The reason is because a higher ranked chocobo has a better chance of breeding a worthwhile chocobo in response. If you just breed them without doing the chocobo racing, the chances of getting what you want are pretty small. It's like trying to steal from a. I mean, yeah, you might get it on the first try, but probably not. If you actually do breed them, the chances of getting something that you like is actually fairly high. Yeah, diving. Not sure if that shouldn't last too long, but after that we'll probably go to chocobo breeding. Although, actually, if we're going to do that, might as well see if our chocobo sage has advice for us.
Oh, what can I do for you? Oh yeah, that chocobo. A spread from a great chocobo and a good chocobo.
Okay, great and good. I have to write this shit down. Where's my chocobo breeding guide? Whatever. Okay, green. We need a great and good. Any special nuts? Carob. You'll get one of these. So where's this chocobo? Where I can get some of these carob nuts?
Where was that? And what was that nut? Can't remember for the life of me.
Ooh, I might be able to remember that. I have a funny feeling it might be here. But how do you get it? Do you kill the... Ooh. That sort of reminds me. Do we have death? Yes. If I'm right, there should be some kind of a dinosaur-like creatures in this area. It's very nasty to kill, but it might provide the nut. I think the Goblin Island is source of another type of nut, but it's not for this stage. Something completely different. I don't even recall what the stage it is. Could be part of getting the golden chocobo. That would explain why I actually recall it. Special requirements and all that. I'll try a few fights to see if the blasted thing appears. If not, then we're gonna ignore it for now. We certainly have other things to do at the moment. But I'm fairly confident in order to gain carabinauts, you do have to do some. You can't just go and buy them. So you have to acquire them from somewhere. And I think this might be a good idea, area in general to try to find them. Yep. Yep. Can I steal one or what? At least you can steal something from it. Carabnut, yep. Or we could just run away. These guys have a huge amount of health. We don't have to kill it though to get the nuts. And it did nothing. Immune to death. Of course it is. Pretty sure it can take a huge amount of punishment. So, for not hunting purposes, we probably want to encounter this guy, steal the nut, and then just run away from the fight. It's simply a faster way to get the nuts instead of just trying to fight. I want to know how long does it take to kill one. Too long. Every other creature in this area takes like a hit or two though. This is an actual project to take them. It's totally harmless, so it can never really threaten us. It's just wastes a huge amount of time to take it down. Okay, yeah. We don't want to kill these. What do you get from killing one? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's not any more valuable than a totally worth a shitty opponent at this stage. The used waste of time getting them. Still, we have our what we need to get our first special chocobo. So it's an involved project though.